Hey guys, and welcome back. I'm going to be doing the second set of pages for my Christmas 2019 Christmas journal pages thing. That is the official name, the Christmas journal pages thing, so in case you were wondering. On this page, I'm actually going to be taking a page from a children's picture book. This is from a Hansel and Gretel picture book. It's kind of the pages on the inside of the book when you flip it open. I have an advanced reader's copy. I work at a library, and my sister used to work at the library as well, and she went to a conference, and they give you free stuff, and one of them was this children's book, and it had great imagery in it. She knows I like to cut things up, so that is what I did here. It had lots of Christmas trees, which I thought was perfect, and it was nice and neutral for all the things that I'm going to add on top of it. And some of these trees are a little bit, on the, they're gray, so I could still write over them. They're pretty, I guess, transparent. So it worked out perfectly for this page. I'm also going to be creating a flip out on the left side, so I'm only going to glue down the right half of the page for now, and then I'm going to be using a Christmas card that I got at Dollar Tree for the flip out on the left side. So I'm going to give all that a really nice squish and make sure that it is sticking, and then I'm going to pull out several of the Christmas cards that I got this year and also some that I bought. And I think I settled on, the the Santa Claus one. He is skiing down the slopes, and it says dashing through the snow. Now, I really liked the colors again because it goes with the snow and cocoa theme. And so even though on my first set of Christmas pages I didn't really go with those colors, for the rest of my pages this year I did go with those pastel pinks, teals, with a dash of red and kind of a darker pink here and there. So I'm just kind of trimming this guy down. I'm eyeballing it to see, if he will line up. And then on the back side, I'm actually going to cut the card at an angle so none of those corners stick out once I glue it down. I'm also going to go through here with some correction tape to cover up the words. You can't really tell on camera, but the correction tape was not the same color as the card, and it was very, very obvious. In the end, it really doesn't end up mattering much because I put something over it, and I don't know why I didn't think of it at the time. I think what I really wanted was to have a really large journaling space, and it ends up being, pretty good size for journaling. But I do end up covering up that middle section with some cut aparts and some stickers. So I attached the card with some Aleene's tacky glue, the clear one, because it is thicker and I want it to hold really well. And then I'm going to cover the back side of that tree paper with some Avery glue stick. The Avery glue stick is pretty good when it comes to thinner papers like this tree paper here. So there I have it. That is the base of my page, and so I'm going to score the middle of that tree paper there with my nail, just so that it doesn't kind of bubble up. That tends to happen like on the spine whenever you glue paper across both pages. It never really adheres really well, and then it starts to kind of come up and lift. So I wanted to make sure that that would not happen. So the next thing I'm going to do is kind of go through some of my little ephemera pieces here and cut aparts. I end up not using a great deal of these things, so you're going to get to watch me just cut some things out. For example, that sweater there was actually attached to a planner page from 2015 or 2016 a while ago, and I just really liked it, so I saved the page whenever I got rid of the planner. I knew I'd use it somewhere, but it will have to be used in another project someday because I did not use it here as much as I love it. So I'm just getting all my pieces together. I'm pulling all the pieces that I may use. I'm trying to pull from my stash. I'm trying to use up little bits and pieces that I've had from the past. And some of these get used on this page. and some of these get used in some of my subsequent pages. So if you'd like to see me use some of this ephemera, keep watching, because it'll happen. Not all of it gets used, but a great deal of it gets used. So I'm actually pretty proud about how much I used up this season. I'm just going to continue to gather some supplies here, pulling from my little sticker holder book thing. You guys may have seen this on some other videos, but I put all of my miscellaneous Christmas items in there this season, just so I would have easy access to them and they'd be all in one place. And I also wanted to be able to take them with me on my trip this Christmas, if you will. So I am going to try to use a window cling there from Dollar Tree, but they're pretty transparent and I didn't like that you could see the trees underneath. And I also didn't like how much space he took up. I really wanted to use the majority of this page for journaling. So I'm just going to play around with a few different elements and start figuring out the best way to layer things up. So I've got that deer there that I don't end up using, and then I've got this Walking in a Winter Wonderland, which is from a really old crepe paper collection, and I'm going to work with the pastel, teals, pink, white, and some gold, that color scheme, with a little bit of red and dark pink thrown in here and there. So I'm going to try and coordinate a couple different pieces from different places. Like that sticker right there is from Target this year. So even though it's got the pink and it's got the fox and the whole woodland thing going on, it also has some red foil. So I wanted to make sure that I used pieces on the other side, or the opposite side of the page, that would also incorporate some of these. So that's one of the reasons why I used that Santa card, because he had those pastel colors, but he also had some red elements as well. And you're just going to see me layer and layer and layer and layer. So I'm going to use some Hobby Lobby LOL stickers. These are from the seasonal book. You're going to see me use some crepe paper, some of the old collection, and then also some Snow and Cocoa, like that snowman there. You're going to see me use a couple of pieces from the Target Dollar Spot, or sorry, it wasn't the Dollar Spot, it was actually the Wonder Shop this year, so that snow globe sticker there. You're going to see me use some of these other stickers that have some pastel from a sticker book collection that I pulled apart a while ago. It was also seasonal. I cannot remember what the name of it is or the company, so I'm so sorry. But you might recognize some of the characters. It was a small sticker shop that partnered with Michaels, so you can actually buy sticker books from Michaels. I think they're about $5, and they come with quite a few pages, so they're a really good value for your money. And again, I'm trying to use up all those little pieces. So there's the sticker sheet I'm talking about right there. So you're gonna see me use all the snowflakes, all these little teeny tiny stickers I'm going to use to embellish that sentiment up at the top, and just kind of fill in some spaces here and there. My goal again was to use up so much and layer and layer and layer. So that's what I'm going to do. And you'll see, of course, that I have given this bear a hat. And so I've continued the theme from the wrapping series that I did in December. You're going to see in several of the pages that I do this year for my Christmas journaling pages that lots of things have hats. I just really like doing that. I don't know why. Alright, so to cover up that whiteout on the left side, I'm using another piece from that really old crepe paper collection. And again, it's got those teal pastel colors as well as the red. And I'm going to, coordinate it with the other side by incorporating some more of these stickers as well, so that it kind of stretches across the page. So I want to make sure everything's nice and consistent. That Hello Christmas is from the LOL sticker page as well, the seasonal one. So I'm doing quite a bit of layering here, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work, maybe adding to that card a little bit. And then you can see I've gone and journaled. And now what I'm going to do is just fill in any holes or blank spots, again using up any of those little snowflakes or materials that I have left. One of the last things that I do that I really like, it's probably my favorite part, is I add another snow and cocoa piece to my page, my little card flip out here, and it's the rabbit. So he's going to look like he's jumping off the page. I hope you guys are enjoying these Journal With Me videos. I have several more of these Christmas pages to go, so I hope you'll keep coming back. I'm going to be posting in January, I believe, on Mondays and Thursdays. Yep, Mondays and Thursdays. So come back and see those. I'm also going to show you guys a couple of winter projects that didn't really fit in to the videos that I had in December, so you'll see them here. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I hope you're having a great 2020 so far. Bye-bye.